behind closed doors. I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, another Geek123 here. So today I'm going to go through all of the Robins from Dick Grayson to Damian Wayne. So let's get into it. So first, the OG Robin, and to many the greatest. Dick Grayson, who was debuted in 1940, was everything Batman wasn't, a flexible young boy who wears bright colours. But Dick also lost his parents and ended up like an orphan, like Bruce Wayne. His parents died while they were performing at a circus as acrobats with him, but it turned out it was a gang that killed the parents due to them not paying for protection money. Bruce Wayne wanted a sidekick and seen Dick and known he would take on the vengeance. Then that was it. Batman and Robin became the biggest and known superhero duo since. Finally, Dick Grayson went solo as Nightwing. So in 1983, DC decided to introduce the new Robin, Jason Todd, who had a similar origin to Dick Grayson, but instead of being a thug killing the parents, it was actually Killer Croc. And Bruce Wayne once again took pity on the young boy and made him the new Robin. He was very similar to Dick, but then eventually he got very controversial with some changes, and I'll talk more about the controversial stuff in a future video about the character. So after everything with Jason Todd's death, which I will talk about again in a future video, a story based in the future in Dark Knight Returns, an aged Bruce Wayne was and never had a Robin ever again, until a brave girl named Carrie Kelly took it upon herself to be the new Robin. This girl took a very bright light onto the dark story and the dark town. Carrie's parents weren't around due to them leaving her from a drug addiction. That's when she eventually met Bruce Wayne, making his life better with her smiles, and took on as the new Robin. Even though she hasn't had much stories, she's still a fan favourite to many. Eventually, like most comic book stories, Carrie's story was mostly forgotten to create a new Robin. This story showed Bruce Wayne depressed after Jason's death. It seemed he needed a new Robin, and thankfully Tim Drake, a young detective, came along. He was also there when Dick's parents died. Tim met Bruce when he figured out Batman's identity all by himself, and he done this by looking into the both of the past Robins. When Tim eventually became the new Robin, he wore a high-tech battle suit. He also had his own comic book series, and he was known as the Modern Robin. He eventually took on being his own hero, the Red Robin, like Dick. Now for Stephanie Brown, who had been a popular member of Batman's supporting cast. She was also one of Tim's supporting characters in his comic books. She is also Cleomaster's daughter. She then went out as Robin to take on Black Mask to impress Batman, but failed, which led to her torture and her apparent death. Eventually it turned out in the New 52 comics that this whole time she never died and came back as Batgirl, which many fans actually liked compared to her as Robin. Finally, Damian Wayne. Damian's mother was Talia al Ghul, since she used Bruce's DNA to make a kid. Bruce didn't know about this, and the boy was trained as a killer. When she revealed this to Bruce, she said that he was going to be the future head of League of Assassins, but Batman and Nightwing disagreed and took the kid to make him a hero. Eventually, when Bruce was known dead, Nightwing became the new Batman and Damian became Robin, until Bruce finally returned and the new Robin was finally with the real and OG Batman. So guys, this was all of the Robins that have been in comic book history. My favourite is probably Dick, since he's been in most media and I really love the Nightwing character. I also find Tim as a personal favourite, and I like Damian at the minute. Damien is a very different character for Robin, but I find that quite new and refreshing to me. And I also am a very big fan of the Red Hood character. So as you can tell, I'm mostly a fan of all of the Robins and the future versions of them. So guys, what are your favourite Robins out of the list? And if you have any more info about their origins, please comment down below. And if you want to talk more about Robin and the Batman stories, please go to my most recent tweet. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts. So see you guys next time. Peace.
Hold up.